Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. We are back here again with my now party of 5 with our new party member Durance, who we just met in the last episode after we found the blacksmith supplies.
Easy does it.
It'll be interesting to get to know him. He's a rather brusque fellow. He's, as the game put it, a very ugly man, and he doesn't really have much tolerance for, I guess, anybody. He's okay with us just because we're a watcher is what it sounds like. Oh. Okay, we got some paladins here. And, it'll be interesting to get to know him, and hopefully we'll learn a bit more about him along the journey. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on with these paladins here. Oh, okay. There, that one. Get that one. Well, that isn't exactly what I expected. So Ludrana and then 2 paladins. I was hoping these guys would be friendly. When I thought paladin, I was thinking warrior of good, but you know, whatever floats the boat, they're gonna just attack. Maybe they know something a bit about our group here that I don't know about yet. So let's go ahead and all focus her, and then Durance. Let's check out some of your abilities here. Accuracy and damage of all allies in the area of effect. Let's cast it about right here, because these guys I know are going to move forward. There we go. Let's see here. Did we actually knock him down? It didn't look like it. Alright, and then Durance. Can Durance actually fight? I mean, probably, right? Looks like he has to get in close, though. Yeah, Durance does fight. Okay, so I should have been focusing a bit more here, but let's see. I wonder if we raise the endurance, will it bring my bear back? Oh, it does not look like it. Okay. But let's see. What else can we cast here? The deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Let's go ahead and use that on... Which one is the most... Actually, for now, it seems like we're going to be ending this fight hopefully pretty soon. We'll focus these ones down while he keeps her distracted. And then now we can all focus on this Ludrana.
Hey there.
All right. Now, what exactly... Do they have orders or anything? Ludrana's Grimoire. We can go ahead and take that, it looks like. Helm, a bit of money, and a wand. I'll go ahead and read that in just a second. So you found a new Grimoire. Grimoires often contain spells that your wizard may not know. For a small cost, you can learn those spells from the description panel. You may also fill additional grimoires with different spells. Place them in your wizard's quick item slot to switch them, but be careful. Switching grimoires will temporarily lock wizards out of spell casting for several seconds. Okay, so that is good to know. So let's go ahead and hand the grimoire wherever it went. Did we actually pick it up? Oops, I did not mean to take all. Well, whatever, right? Monsters of the Deadfire. Is that in our stash here? It is. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that in the stash. Our regular hunting bow can go there as well. The sword and that axe. And let's take out the grimoire and hand that off to Aloth. And then, let's see, rod and a wand. Let's go ahead and hand those to Aloth too, just so we can compare. It looks like he uses a staff, and he has a second weapon as a rod. So let's check the wand. Not to Durance, I didn't mean to compare those two. Wand and the scepter, so they're both fast, both 10 to 15. However, this one, the wand is pierce and crush damage. The scepter is crush and slash. Let's see here. So a wand, as magical implements often lack serious power compared to bows, crossbows, and firearms, the wand's flexible damage types help wizards deal with heavily armored opponents more easily. Wands are easily distinguishable from scepters by their tapered points, whereas scepters are the most imperious-looking magical implements and are often favored by Adirian wizards for this reason. Like wands and rods, they have flexible damage types. Okay, so it's just a damage type that would really affect what we would go with. And then this rod actually does more damage but has less speed. Rods are the largest of the magical implements and can be distinguished from wands and scepters by the heads on each end. Rods focus and release more soul energy than wands or scepters. This attribute makes their blows more powerful, but they recharge and fire more slowly. Okay, so I think I'll keep the scepter for now. But let's see here. What do we got here? So in Ludrana's grimoire, she has these two new spells. She has Chill Fog, which calls a blindingly white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any of the area of effect. And then the target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with boiling pustules of foul-smelling liquid that erupt from their skin, sickening those nearby. This one would be cool, this Chilling Fog. 100 copper for Aloth to learn Chill Fog. You know what? Let's go with it. You've learned a new wizard spell. Remember that you must add wizard spells to a grimoire before they're available for you to use. Okay. So. And then I only know Necrotic Lance is my second. I wonder how much it costs to learn this. 200 copper. Alright. But I might do it. Just. No, I won't. Just because I'm not quite sure how it'll handle. But let's go ahead and change this. So let's take out the Dazzling Light and then Chilling Fog instead. That way we can do damage and get some little bonuses in there too. But yeah, let's keep on going.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
So I'm still wondering why those paladins just decided to attack us out of the blue. I guess it was just my thinking was wrong in that a paladin are good people just because they are holy warriors. I mean, I guess that means that they could, whoever their deity is, could push them to act aggressively. Okay, so we got a forest troll here. Looks like he's alone. Alright, so let's all just take him on. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock him down. We don't really need to use many spells here from our wizards because I don't want to use up their spell uses.
Show them how it's done!
And that's how it's done.
Alright. There's one troll down. Looks like we'll be able to loot his victim as well. What do we got here? Fulvano's amulet. We also have his boots. So let's see here. Though never as famed as he would claim, blah, blah, blah. This amulet is said to have belonged to Fulvano. He was a man much taken with mild superstitions, and this talisman, he said, was a force of luck. It also served more sentimental purpose, for it depicts one of the great ships commonly seen at docks of his homeland. Okay, so it gives more healing received and reflex. I might give that to Aloth. Golden Obol. Okay, so it's just worth a bunch of copper. And we got a note. Where did that note go? Is it this one? Or is it this letter home? No, we've read that one. No, we read that. Where did it go?
Hey there.
Light, flame, and sound.
Yeah, I don't know where that note went. Wasn't the initiate's note? We've already had that. Got a bear hide, so that's pretty cool. Did it go straight into the... It did not go into the... Oh, it all went into the stash for some reason. Okay. Because there's that amulet, there's the food. Here's the letter. Chewed letter. This piece of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle. What little of it remains reads, worried he may have come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I will hire guides to take me back west in safety and see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from the Gilded Vale. It is very dark. And then he got ambushed by a troll. Lovely. Oh, Ludrana's orders. This was I wanted to read earlier. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Raedric's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsk's men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Oh. Okay, so it just sounds... Maybe this paladin was kind of in desperate straits, or dire straits, and was looking for people to capture, is what it sounds like he might have been doing. Okay, so I'm wondering... Looking through the stash here, I'm wondering what the point is in not just keeping it all in the stash. Like, does it make it so it's not easily accessible? Yeah, I have no idea, really. Alright, so what does this do again? It was the fortitude. I did not mean to do that. Fortitude, or reflex and healing received. This one gives max endurance. And this gives will. The will is probably really good for him. Max endurance. I'll go ahead and give him the reflex and healing received necklace there.
Mm-hmm.
We will continue on. We'll finish exploring this Madra, or what's it called? Magran's Fork. And then we will head back into town. Oh, looks like we got some Audra sticking out of the ground here. It's been a while since we've seen some of this. Your reflection warps and twists in the live gleaming Audra. And it looks like we have a dead body here with a poleaxe. We'll go ahead and take that. I don't think I'm going to give that to Eder or Adair here, because I think he's good with sword and shield, or one-handed and shield, and it sounds like that's probably a two-handed weapon. Oh, we're off to see the wizard. Oh, what do we got here? They look like pigs. Oh, they are. They're warthogs. Boars. Oh, we're about to be seen, so... Oops. Alright, let's see here. Let's get out of stealth. That'll probably put us into combat pretty quick. Go ahead and knock down one of the big ones. Bear will focus on another of the big ones. Let's see, actually, real quick with you. Let's go ahead and boost our... We don't necessarily need damage. Penalty to accuracy. Seesaw movement. Increasing their concentration and will bonuses. Immunity to frightened. Damage reduction to allies. Let's do that. And then you can get in there. I will attack him and Aloth. You can use nothing right now.
Show him how it's done.
Oh, I got me and Aloth mixed up there for a sec. Yeah, there's something about my bear here. Okay, let's get some endurance here real quick. There we go. Wow, he is also taking quite a beating.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these boars are doing a ton of work to us right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, boars down.
That looks like it hurt.
All right. We barely survived that one. Got a level up, so that's pretty cool. But only on those 3. It doesn't look like Durance leveled up. Let's go
Sure.
ahead and camp here. We are pretty low on health across a few of the party members. And this way we can get some of our... we can get all our spell casts back. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, Edir, you wake to the sensation of being shaken, and you open your eyes to see Edir standing over you, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, the vague unease of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You are not sure you slept at all the previous night.
Hey. Hey. You're awake? Good. You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head. You were shaking. Trying to snap you out of it for a long time now. Thought I was gonna have to get a bucket of cold water. You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
Yeah, not really, not lately. And at night there are just these dreams and whispers in my mind.
Well, it's the Watcher thing then. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust is all. I'll try to let it sort itself out. But you'd better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
I like this Edir guy. He's a nice dude. Alright, let's level up here. So, we can do survival. I'll get some stealth on my character here. And then, you know what? No, I don't need to go into survival again. And then let's get athletics and lore up a little bit here. What do we get for class unlocks? Vicious Companion. Oh wait, this probably what I want actually, this Resilient Companion. Give my bear some more damage reduction. Defense against Charmed, Dominated, Confused. And then Self. Merciless Companion. I gain 30% damage. The Ranger's animal improve damage reduction. Animal companions do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. Okay, so yeah, I'll go with Resilient Companion. Not really going to look through the rest. I just really want my bear to survive these fights. Alright. So that's it from me. Let's go to Aloth next. Aloth, what do you want? We'll give you some mechanics, actually. We've been running into a few traps, so it should be helpful. And then let's give him... Oh, actually, let's just call that it and save those 2 points here. Learning another level 2 spell. Fuse with Vital Essence. Plus 50 max endurance and health. 15% of hits converted to crits for amount of time. It reduces their intellect, perception, and resolve. Spray of Fire might be good. Target takes burn damage, and then the beam does also burn damage over... Does it say how long? For 10 seconds. And it does decent amount of damage. I think I'll go with that. And then talents. Okay, let's see here. We haven't gotten any talents for him, I don't think. Arcane Veil conjures a protective shield of magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's deflection. Grants Arcane Veil 2 per rest. Oh, 1 per encounter. Grimoire Slam allows a wizard to smash an enemy with a grimoire energized with spiritual energy, causing large damage and knocking the target back. So that could be useful in case someone gets up on Aloth, and we can use that to kind of make him back off. Concentrates the power of blasts, negating some of the target's damage reduction. Okay. Gain an extra spellcaster level on spells. That could be useful. Defensive. +1 enemies engaged. +10 to reflex, fortitude, will. 8 deflection minus attack speed. You know, I think I'm going to go with one of his class ones. I'm either going to go with the Grimoire Slam or the bonus first level spell. Just to get one extra cast before we have to rest. So yeah, I'll actually do that. It makes it easier to manage when I rest a bit more.
Aye?
Cool. So we have 5 uses now of our level 1, and then 3 uses of our level 2 spells. So that's pretty cool. And then Adair here. Let's go ahead and get some athletics. Seems like that's probably what's pretty good for him. And then a bit of a mix between survival and stealth. And then we'll give him 1 mechanics. Bonus knockdown. Grants a fighter an additional use of knockdown per encounter. Increases a fighter's awareness while in defender mode, granting a bonus to fortitude, reflexes, and will. Maybe some hold the line. So I'm confused a little bit about this engagement limit. So I'm going to read in this real quick. Engagement occurs anytime the character attacks an enemy with a melee weapon at close range. As soon as the attacker gets close enough, he or she will engage. When a character is first engaged, he or she will stop moving. The character is free to move again, but doing so provokes a disengagement attack. If characters break engagement, they have a limited amount of time before the enemy they disengaged can attempt to re-engage. Some afflictions make it impossible for character to engage an enemy. Paralyzed, petrified, prone, and stunned all automatically drop engagement and can be used to get out of trouble. Note that there are a number of talents and abilities that modify engagement rules, such as Graceful Retreat, Hold the Line, and the Fighter's Defender, the Barbarian's Wild Sprint, and the Rogue's Escape. Some creatures, especially large ones, may be able to engage more than one creature at a time. Okay, so it allows me to engage multiple enemies at a time. Reflex. Okay, we already read about all those. Allows healing a small amount of health on an ally. Healing a modest amount of health on the user. Reduces recovery time when switching weapons. Increases freeze damage and damage reduction. Corrode damage. Shock damage. Fire damage probably. Recovery while moving. Additional weapon set. 2 additional quick slots. Run faster. I think I will get this Wary Defender because he is kind of our tank and it's nice to have him at the front line. So we'll go ahead and go with that. I'm also going to change his helmet out. Looking at it in that menu and it just kind of looks ridiculous if I gotta say so myself. Let's give him one of these. I mean, that looks a little better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can find.
All right. We're all now rested, kind of. From the sounds of that last night, it doesn't sound like I got very much rest, and depending on how much thrashing I was due, my party might not have gotten much rest either. But you never know. Maybe they're all sound sleepers. I mean, this Durance dude seems like he's the kind of person who would just pass out and would not wake up unless we were like screaming and like splashing water on him, but even then, don't know. But yeah, so what do we got here? And the wolves just detected us. That's not too bad. Looks like we're in a weird position here, but we can probably handle it. Let's just all attack the wolf right now. I don't think it really stands a chance at... Yeah, there we go.
They'll never know I'm here.
Gotta remember to use the tab to look for things a bit more. Alright, we are almost done. We'll clear out this little black patch of fog here, and then we'll head up north into the town. Oh, who do we got here? Doesn't look like an enemy. He's seen us now. What's his name? Folmar is... Let me check something. Do we have his boots? Oh, no, that's Fulvano. Also, I gave them to the wrong person. I meant to give those to Edir here. Fulvano. Or Folmar. Oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the brush. Suppose that was just you, silly of me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies. I thought I'd make my way over to Madmer Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'll be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? Sounds like a wolf that's coming in to attack. Alright, let's get you up and close, up and friendly with that thing,
Yeah?
and let's...
I'll teach you a lesson.
The rest of us will engage. That was one aggressive wolf. Kind of ran in by himself there. By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen these be so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm heading back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. 3 potions of minor endurance.
Hey there.
I think I'm going to give those to Aloth because he just kind of just gets his ass kicked any chance he can get.
Nice and quiet.
We too will be going back to town, sir. Alright, so yeah, we've already explored quite a bit because I believe we've explored all of Easternwood, Black Meadow, and now Magran's Fort. So we're going back to Gilded Vale where we will, who knows, probably sell a couple things. We do have a lot. We'll return to the blacksmith, let him know we found his supplies, but not his workers, unfortunately. But hey, you know what? I'd say that's kind of on the blacksmith. I would say you probably shouldn't have a unarmed or a undefended caravan going through the woods with what could be valuable supplies. So here we are at the blacksmith. And here he is.
How do you do?
Tautanu. Ah, you're back. Anything I can help you with? I found your shipment you were waiting on. Tautanu reaches out to take the crate, raising it effortlessly onto the counter. Man, I cannot talk right now. His face splits into a broad smile. Why, so you have. This is excellent news. We can finally get back to work and show you real black hammer quality. None of those flimsy little swords. Here, I'll give you a taste. He ducks behind the counter and raises with a heavy wooden shield in hand. Might not have had much in the way of materials to work with, but it's still black hammer craftsmanship. You go on and take that. And here, some coin for your troubles too. His pleased expression dims. Did you find anyone with a wagon? Well, I mean, I didn't find their bodies, but I am going to let him know about the bandits. So, yeah, bandits took over the wagon. Not really sure they survived. Tautanu shakes his head, running a hand over his bald pate. Poor fools. Always told them they ought to hire some guards instead of palming the extra coin. He sighs. I'll have to hire more hands. Don't suppose you want to settle in Gilded Vale. Try some delivery work. He smiles thinly. You have my thanks for your assistance, friend. Give me some time to work the forge, and you'll have your pick of the next run of weapons. All right, well, I'm not going to give you time right now. I'm going to go ahead and sell. All right, well, it sounds like he's already made some use of things. Oh, yeah, he has. Look at these. Oh, didn't want to do that. Just wanted to examine. Hold wall. Very slow. Does quite a bit of damage. Oh, it has actually increased attack speed. Crits can inflict prone, so it can knock him down if we crit. That's pretty cool. And then we got a shield here. Outworn buckler. Some fine brigandine. Heavy armor. Got some medium armor and light armor. Let's check out this medium armor. DR 11. Recovery speed 45% and +2 to damage reduction. That's pretty cool. And then padded armor gives 20% reduction, only 6 reduction or damage reduction, but since it's fine, it gets another 2. And then this fine robe, recovery speed -15, and then more damage reduction. Couple rings, cape of withdrawal, 15 defense when engaging, damage reduction for piercing and slash. Probably ring just minor to both of those. Alright, let's go ahead and sell him some things. Got that. Probably don't need those. Let's see here. Sell him stuff from our stash. Okay, we can. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really need any of these. I'm going to go ahead and trade him all those. And that wand. And let's see here. What else do we not need? Haven't really found anything I would need the torch for, so I'll sell that. Let's go ahead and sell some beer. Didn't sell for anything, so we'll keep it. Same with the ale. Can sell them bear hide, it looks like. Oh, speaking of which, we should have a bunch of... Yeah, we do. A bunch of wolf hides. And a few boar hides as well. And we got some more armor and helms to sell, so let's sell those. All right, now we're sitting pretty nice with our 2,400 gold. Let's see if we want to buy anything. So I wonder if we can compare. I guess we would just click on a person and then compare. But for now, actually, I'm going to probably equip this door to him, which is pretty funny because it seems a bit excessive for a shield. It's just a small door. What does it give exactly? -8 accuracy, but grants bash. Oh, that's -4 accuracy. Okay, so he's even less accurate with the big shield. But you know what? I'll keep it. I want him to be up in the front taking damage, dealing damage as well. Let's see if we can put these... Yeah, we can. Okay, he'll keep the grimoire. We'll store all of our books and notes. And then we'll take out the... Actually, we'll leave that in there for now, considering we haven't really found a use for it. And then that seems good. So let's go ahead and get in here. Let's check out his armor real quick. Recovery speed -15%. Only 3 DR, but it gives an additional 12 to burn. He has 2 constitution and 3 damage reduction from burn. Aloth has... damage reduction 6 and then 9 for slash and 3 for corrode. -30% recovery speed. That's actually pretty hefty, I would say. Ability area of effect plus 10%. Okay, so it increases the range. That's pretty cool. DR plus 7 with slash 9, pierce 8, freeze 9. Let's see. -35% recovery, damage reduction. All right, let's just go ahead and
How do you do?
see his wares again. I'm kind of upset he doesn't have a nice bow, although actually, from the looks of it, I probably won't be able to afford anything. So let's see here. Yeah, these shields, the armor is all really expensive. Let's check out this padded and compare it to... I want to compare it to Aloth, because his is weak, I think. Yeah, so even for a leather armor, it's weaker than this light armor. This light armor would give him more recovery speed, some more damage reduction against a lot of different things. I might buy that considering how much damage he takes. So let's put that in there. And then let's check out for Durance, compare these robes. So this gives more overall DR, but doesn't give him that 12 burn, which is pretty big. His gives a constitution and even more damage reduction. Okay, so overall, I would say Durance's robes are better. As for me, let's check out this fine mail armor. So it gives quite a bit more recovery or reduction. Although it almost doubles my DR for everything, actually. I lose the corrode, but I get more crush resistance. So double the amount of damage. I haven't actually really been getting attacked all that much. Most of the damage has been focused on like Aloth, Adair, and my bear. So I think I'll be okay. Let's check this. Okay, only usable by Paladin. Okay, that's good to know. And then, let's see. All of the weapons are pretty pricey. I don't think I'll be able to afford any of them. I can compare this to Durance's quarterstaff. Okay, his seems like it's a bit better. Yeah, okay. So I'll just get this armor. I'll give that to Aloth. And then we'll go ahead and actually sell his armor. I mean, I don't see any point in
How'd
keeping
you
it,
do?
really. Get a nice 140 back. And actually, he had some camping supplies. I think I'll go ahead and buy those. I've already used 2. There we go. So we've got all our camping supplies. We've got all our characters equipped. We are ready to go. All right, let's check our journal one last time here. And then I think we'll probably head out.
Laying low.
Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, let's go ahead and check our journal here. So, buried secrets. Okay, go further down. That was a bit tough for us. We might be able to with Durance's help, but I would say let's try a little later still. After telling Eddie I was headed for Caed Nua to see its lord, an old watcher named his expression, he expressed that there were things he'd like to ask Mirwald as well. He's approached by a man who spoke against Lord Raedric's cruelty, asked that I join him in his cause and put an end to Raedric's rule. And then Trials of Durance. Durance says that he and I are meant to travel together and that we can teach one another. Okay. So it sounds like for side alternate quests for now, we have the option to complete this Buried Secrets or the Mother's Plea. We need to go to Anslog's Compass for that, and I believe that Anslog's Compass is supposed to be south of Magrin's Fork. So we'll check into that next episode. For now, we'll be calling it good. Where are we at? Yeah,
Hey
so
there.
for now, we'll go ahead and probably take off. We did quite a bit. We brought all the blacksmith his supplies back. We leveled up our characters. We worked on, we learned a few things about people. Oh, real quick, Durance got to level up. Not really sure when that happened, but let's see here. So he has pretty good lore and mechanics. So actually, let's go ahead, bring both of those up a little more, and then we'll give him some more athletics. Save that last point. And his class ability, let's see. Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. Once per encounter, so that's pretty good. Condemns priest foes, dazing enemies in the area. 1 per encounter. Gain accuracy bonus with sword and Arquebus, and can cast a special version of Burst of Summer Flame. Not really interested in that one. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes and movement. Wow, minus 75%. That's a pretty big decrease. Allies gain an accuracy bonus from the holy priest's radiance. And then 1 more spell. Okay. I think I'm going to go with this enemies take burn damage from the Holy Priest Radiance. So, once per encounter, area of effect, friendly target effects, friendly AoE, gives them more endurance, it looks like. And they deal damage. Okay. If successful, it can frighten them. You know, I'm going to go with this Brilliant Radiance. It sounds pretty cool. And we're done with that. Okay, cool. So everyone leveled up this video. That's pretty awesome. And who knows? Actually, maybe next episode we will head down into that crypt again. Maybe we'll be a bit better off. But for now, I think we're gonna take a break, and then yeah. Let me know if you guys are liking the video. Just like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you feel best. Let people know. Yeah, it's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want. If you're just coming to enjoy it, then still glad to have you here, and thank you all for watching. All right, bye.